hello Shades, we're Shadowwing and Kinda Clever, and we're here with some more of this.
Yes! Give it to me! Damn it! Run! Run! Run!
Man, can you believe about that cat story that we read last time that was really hot and steamy? I hope they heard about it, because it was a real doozy. It was a real doozy, you know?
Come on,
but anyway, if you guys did miss that story, you should go back and go see it, because it was really great.
Yes! Yes! I fucking did it!
Anyway, so apparently, according to a January 5th, 2009 CNN piece, Doug and Verley Herman reported their son missing and pleaded with the El Dorado, Kansas Sheriff's Department for their assistance in helping locate their son. The Herman's attorney claimed that his client were very worried about their son, Adam, and were finally begging the public to help them find him, even though the boy had ran away 10 years ago when he was 11.
What?
Oh, that's a... Help me find my son! It's so burning my soul! And then it's like, he's been gone for like 10 years already. Or maybe not 10 years, but he's been gone for a few years now, you know? You're a little bit late to that claim.
No! Don't worry, I got this. This is easy. I got this. Easy.
Alright, next story. Walt and Kathy Virginio of Wichita, Kansas, had their 4 children removed in 1998 because of the unsanitary conditions of their mobile house. A year later, Judge James Burgess agreed to return the children to their parents because, unlike most other such cases, the Virginios neither abused drugs or alcohol and were kind of loving to their kids. According to a July 11th, 1999 article in the Wichita Eagle, the initial investigators remarked that even though the family spoke kindly to one another, they communicated entirely in Klingon from Star Trek. Oh my god. Whoa. Alright, that's a new level.
What am I...
You gotta make him go for the brick. That's the only thing I can imagine.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. He was in the brick for a bit, but
no,
he wasn't doing anything.
He wasn't hitting. You were on the brick. He wasn't hitting it. He was away from it.
Well, before I was on the brick, I was behind it, and he was hitting
okay. I don't think. I mean, he wasn't just then, but anyway. Yeah.
Not just then. You gotta watch, man. Gotta watch.
Okay. I'll pay more attention. But yeah.
You fuck.
The fact that they all spoke this like, if you don't know, it's an alien language from Star Trek, which is what they always spoke to each other.
What one?
Claire.
There's a good amount.
Klingon.
Klingon. Yeah. There's a. Yeah, I remember something like that.
But the fact that that it was entirely in Klingon, I thought that was impressive. Although I can't imagine how Oh my god. I just can't. I can't imagine how much of nerds those kids are. Like, not that nerds are bad, nerds are great, but, you know, how bullied are they gonna
be probably a lot. Now, there's something I do here.
Alright, I'm watching. Stay behind the brick. Don't hit it, just make him run into it. No, I guess that isn't it. Well, what are you supposed to... Maybe it's his... Well, he stopped, actually.
That's not it.
He had stopped right there. Apparently,
well, he does stop eventually.
Well, does he just hit the ground and restart? Because, I mean, maybe it has something to do with... What if it has to do with the spikes? What if you had to... I don't know how you make him walk into those. But what if it has something to do with those?
They're just background. I can't even get past this area.
Oh, okay.
My glances.
Alright, and the last one I'm gonna read is gonna be... Well, last one until I just watch this boss fight. So the story goes, the father of two, and the father of a 2 and 4-year-old was cited for disorderly conduct in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, after being spotted buying beer for his children. He was cited for disorderly conduct because, under Wisconsin law, parents are exempt from the prohibition of providing alcohol to minors, and according to a September 24, 2008 article in Appleton Post-Crescent, he was sworn at police. He had sworn at police. Wisconsin law, parents are exempt from the providing alcohol to... So, what did he get taken? Disorderly conduct, was it just for the swearing? I guess that's what they're saying.
I guess so.
Because if parents are allowed to give children alcohol, which is an interesting one. Not I've never heard that one before, but if that is an actual thing that's allowed, then that means the only thing he did was swear at a cop, which I mean I've heard worse, so it's like, okay. Cause he can't get past the brick, can he? No, he's like stuck at the brick, so like... Oh, no?
Fuck!
You can't touch him. Like, you keep trying to go near him, and it always gets you killed. I just would not bother.
Alright, could you I'm gonna look this up, actually.
Alright,
I don't fucking know if I'm gonna be real.
Alright, well, you Google this. I'm gonna read a nurse story. The father of David Norris left home when his son was 5 months old, and the two never saw each other. According to an August 26, 2008 article in the Scottish Daily Record, when David turned 22, he was sentenced to a minimum 12-year sentence for killing a man following an early conviction for rape. He began serving his sentence in Peterson Prison, where he ran into a 39-year-old David Gills, who was serving a life sentence for kidnapping and sexual torture of a young woman. Who guessed it? Gills is Nora's father.
It says I just have to jump on him. Are you shitting me?
Maybe it's from the bricks, cause maybe the bricks make you high enough. Cause whenever you, I guess you can be directly above him.
I swear I was.
You must be going in like too low or something. Or,
yeah, I must have been a little bit too late or something, or too early. I mean.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that is I mean, I know the saying like father, like son, but like that is way too close to the saying. If your father commits crimes, you're gonna commit crimes.
You're gonna commit crimes. Well, that's been the police's logic for a decent amount of time, actually.
Yeah.
All right, give me rock, give me rock, give me rock, give me rock.
All right. Oh
okay.
my god. Okay.
It is have to be. You gotta be shitting me. That's it. This is the easiest fucking boss in the world.
What?
Well.
Okay. I don't know if I agree with that, Chief. Oh my god, you're shitting me. What are you doing? Oh my god.
Yes!
Okay, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I would have laughed if you died right there. Like,
died right there.
Like right
that
before
been so
the end.
Infuriating. That would have been annoying as shit. Fucking, oh, damn.
So, God, I love that. That is so cool, man. That is interesting. They both are in the same prison for similar crimes. Well, not the same, but they're in nature they're similar. Oh. Hey, how'd you throw your throw your shoes to the floor? Tell me that, huh? Alright, the next story I got is Shella and Paul Garcia of North Gravesend in England admitted to London's Daily Mail on February 27, 2008 that they had allowed a 36-year-old divorced man to move in with them as he was their 16-year-old daughter's boyfriend, even though the Garcias admitted they didn't like the arrangement. They thought it preferable to the alternative of their daughter running away with a divorced father of one. You know, that's it's kind of true. Like, I feel like I do agree with them on the saying that, like, if they ran away together, that would be a lot worse. But at the same time,
well, at the
whole
same
situation
time,
isn't
if you keep
good.
protecting them, they're never gonna learn.
Well, it's not that I don't think they shouldn't protect her. It's just more of a. I feel like they should have done a different measures. You know, like not shelter the man. I feel like they should have like told someone, like had an investigation or something, or like a sting operation, anything.
There should have been a lot more.
Like,
where did I miss boxes?
There was another jump pad, remember, that you broke? You must have needed to use that jump pad to break 2 boxes. Anyway.
What the fuck?
Wow, that's it. I gotta admit, that's a... Oh man, that is an interesting, thing to, happen. Okay, continuing forward. According to a March 6, 2008 report on the CFNnews13.com, authorities in Orlando, Florida were on the lookout for 2 women who were caught on surveillance camera at a magical car wash. The 2 women were videotaped depositing coins in the car wash and then scolding the subsequently pressure washing pressure washing a small child.
Oh my! Really?
uh,
That's kind of fucked up, but also kind of fucking funny at the same time. Poor kid. I hope they're alright.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're alright.
Maybe you have to. I guess you.
I have to time him as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright, and I think the last story for this section is, this is the last one. A 27-year-old Aaron Pitchard of Hutchins, Kansas, was convicted of child endangerment, according to a March 10, 2008 report on the Witches KWHC or CH TV. Pitchard was accused of putting his girlfriend's children, aged 2 and 3, into a hot clothes dryer, and explaining to them that they could have fun without necessarily spending a lot of money. You know, you guys could have a lot of fun if you just went in here. Talk about devious. Whoa. Alright. Alright.
I think that's
What's the next? What is the next F? Alright. FL. Oh, this is great. You know what the You know what the FL is? It's flatulence.
Fancy boots. Oh.
Your favorite humor.
Okay, hey.
Anyway, people think flatulence is gross, inappropriate, or funny, but scientists from the Australian Antric Division think it's awesome. As a part of their research mission to track the habits of whales, the team was busy tagging the enormous mammals with satellite tracking devices when something never before captured occurred. The whale farted. According to a September 14, 2003 article, the Australian, the team believes they have the first ever photo of a water pattern made by a whale passing wind. And according to the researchers, they got more than just an eyeful. They got a noseful too. We got away from the bowels of the ship very quickly, and said Nick Gales, it does stink.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. I can just walk on these parts, that's not the background?
Oh my god.
I don't care, just get me past.
Alright, next story. Says, according to a March 22nd, 2007 story in the Scottish newspaper Dunfermline Press, Stuart Laidlaw, 35, was banished from the Thirsty Kirsty's pub in the Royal Borough of Dunfermline, in the town of Feely, Scotland, after several customers complained about his noxious emissions. A stunned Laidlaw said no one had complained about his flatulence before, but did state that a new law could could be to blame. On the March 26, 2006, Scotland enacted one of the toughest smoking bans in Europe. And now Laidlaw conceded there's no smoke to cover up the smell.
That's what I figured. Also, look where I spawned in.
Yeah.
This is the start of the level.
Okay.
I win.
Well, this might be a bonus level more than likely, based on the fact that there's like
with nothing in it.
Yeah. That's just for bonus, like if you had everything, you know?
No, that was mandatory.
Wow, alright, that's interesting. The very last story for this... Actually, that's not true, because there's no way you're finishing this in 9 minutes.
Whoops.
This...
So... you wanna bet?
Yeah. Finish this episode. I dare you. It is widely understood that the methane gas is a prime contributor to corrupting the ozone layer and causing the dreaded global warming, and the enormous amount of methane is created by cattle and sheep flatulence. Scientists at the Department of Primary Industries and Fisheries in Queensland, Australia, as reported in May 3rd, 2002, an AP article will test 40 potential methane reducing bacteria found in the digestive tracts of kangaroos because, for reasons yet unknown, kangaroos are less flatulent than other animals.
Odd.
Darn you, trash bandicoot!
Police thought that the Canadian driver of an armored truck in Edmonton, Alberta, was trying to signal them for help by repeatedly opening and closing the truck's door, calling for backup. The original officers and the 5 other patrol cars pulled the armored car over to find out the true nature of the problem. It turned out these weren't emergencies. The driver was simply trying to fan fresh air into the cab of his partner. After his partner had passed gas. Oh my god. Jimbo, where you farting? Dang you! What you have? Taco Bell?
Emergency. This is a national emergency, man.
The next one.
Must have had that Chipotle bean bowl.
What was the purple one?
It's just one that goes straight, one that sticks around and goes down the side, or has a pattern.
Okay.
Are you fuck?
Anyway, there's a little quote here that says, if you don't get those cameras out of my face, I'm gonna go 8.6 on the Richter scale with gastric emissions that will clear this room. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the movie.
That is such bullshit.
That reminds me of the movie.
I can't. Okay, I just can't touch that at all. I have to be on the side.
What is it called? Over the Hedge. When the skunk has to pull. When the skunk has to break cover and fart, and it blows up the entire house full of skunk. So the entire house smells like the skunk.
What?
Yeah, you fell off the
What
front.
happened there?
You didn't realize you were going too far forward?
No, I obviously didn't. Fuck off, asshole. Both of your shots over here.
You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
No,
and counting.
no. We're going until we fucking beat this asshole.
But you said you'd do it in 5 minutes.
Shut up. I know what I said. I'm still.
You're still within
I'm
your
still
time
going
limit, but okay. But you said we're gonna keep going until you're finished with it. But you may not be finished with it.
Yeah.
In the time limit, you know.
I will be. This is it.
All right. Do you want an FO or FU?
I or you. I don't care.
You, okay.
I won!
There's only one FU story. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Alright. It's about fudge. The Washington Post reported that on August 3rd, 2007, the arrest of Catherine Delgado, who was discovered around midnight in the hotel lobby, covered in fudge with large slabs of fudge bulging out of her pockets. Police discovered that the door of the nearby store, the fudge kitchen, was open and a large quantity of fudge in the window display was missing. Police confirmed that alcohol was involved.
I mean, I'd be shocked if it wasn't, if I'm being real.
I would agree.
Alright, now that I'm done with this one, I will be going to another franchise. I will actually be going to Resident Evil 7. I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil 7 next.
What? Not 3? Not the 3? Like, you're not gonna go in order?
No.
It's 2, 3... I don't know what
Nope.
those you have.
Nope. Fuck the order.
What do you mean? But the order is an order. How could you say so?
No. I love you.
You're a rebel, man.
I love this. I love fucking shit up, you know?
Well, I will say, you're never gonna expect the game I'm gonna come up with, because it is quite amazing.
Oh no. Oh, fucking... Let's see. My guess is that your next game after Danganronpa will be Hi-Fi Rush. Honestly,
no, I'm planning on getting you Hi-Fi Rush, and then you're gonna play
Really?
Hi-Fi Rush, and I'm gonna play No Straight Roads as 2 music games, like just paralleling each other.
Really?
Yep, that's my plan.
Okay.
Because originally I was gonna play No Straight Roads, but then I was like,
Also-
wait, Hi-Fi Rush is a music game, and if he plays that while I play this, that would be such a good pairing.
It would technically work really well.
And their art styles
Also,
aren't super similar, so they won't be like mixed, like they're not like super similar. They just both have really good music and unique art styles. Like
Honestly,
yours,
fair
like
enough.
Hi-Fi Rush is more
Oh
comic
my
booky
fucking
compared
God,
to
I thought
mine,
that
which
said
is
Bill
like
Cosby.
it's definitely
Sorry.
much less comic booky.
I swear I just saw on voice or like VV. I just swear I saw fucking Bill Cosby, but it wasn't.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Bill Colby,
Oh.
and my brain was just the weird. My brain had the weirdest, like, what the fuck? A special thanks to all the original Crash Bandicoot team members who contributed to the original 3 games. Fair enough. An iconic game series was made.
I would say one of the only
So what's
reasons
up?
one of the only reasons I asked why when you do the 3, like, just stick with it, is because, like, because it's all installed at once, I would think, like, my logic would say, okay, let me finish this game, and then when I'm done with it, I can just uninstall it, and then make sure that there's always, like, space in my computer, you know?
Well, to be fair,
the fact that if you have,
I've
like,
been
if you have,
just
like,
playing
14
games that I
different
already had
games installed
downloaded.
that you
These
plan
are
to
games
revisit...
I already had downloaded.
Okay, but if you ever need computer space, it's like, I always make sure to only have, like, I only think I only have, like, 7 games installed at once on my computer, just so I always have room for other things, like downloads or whatnot.
Right. My solution was to just buy... Okay, what was that? I don't know, but my solution was to just buy an external hard drive. So I just got shit like Doom. Honestly, that's another game I could play after this, but no, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go to Resident Evil 7. I might do 3. It depends on how I'm feeling when it comes down to it, I guess. But yes.
I will also say the
I
same
will be
hint at
playing
the end of
Resident Evil game.
Danganronpa, just because that will come out, I think, before this. I think I'm pretty sure it will.
Oh yeah, the last episode of Danganronpa will absolutely come out before this.
Yeah, but I will use the same, and it is a hint. It is a hint to the game I'll play. In fact, I bet if you scroll through my library, you could probably piece together what game I'm thinking of playing. But you only I was gonna say you only find out as with the viewers, but then I realized no, technically I have to stream it to you and I have to set the recording, so you'll find out no matter what beforehand. But it won't be too long before, like you'll know the day of basically, unless if you do like research, which honestly is not a guarantee.
Nah, I'm not one for research. I'm the one for take what I know and just go with it. Which is not a good strategy, but fuck it. You got me through
I don't
shit.
know, I might do it Wednesday, depending, because I have it installed. So depending on when we finish Danganronpa, like, because I don't know how many episodes we'll get out of the next session. But if we, like, finish it in, like, the first 2 sessions, or in the first 2 episodes, like, if we finish it in the first 2 episodes, if we finish it after the 3rd episode, I won't start it just because of the fact that, like, at that point we'll have less than an hour. No, I guess the episode would be 30 minutes. So if it takes all 3 episodes, it's not like we can't play it because there'd still be time. But yeah.
Right. I did not know I could do this, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense.
I didn't know that this was. I've never seen this.
Anyway, I'll pull up the end card.
Right, pull the end card. I'm just sitting here dicking around.
Yeah. So so we know what you're gonna play next. So do you have any question you want to ask me or anything like that, real quick?
Oh. Do you like jazz?
I don't know, but do you know it's scientifically impossible that bees can fly? I don't know the whole quote, but you know, I know that's like the first like 3.
According to the laws of aviation, according to the laws of physics and aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to lift its body off the ground.
Yeah.
Its wings are too short for that body. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you next time, Phil Shades.